There's a client I'm working with virtually down in Florida right now, and they have this dog that the wife works from home a lot of days and she does Zoom calls all day. And when she's doing Zoom calls, she needs to like put the dog away in another room. She has like frozen Kongs in the freezer on demand, where the second she's about to start a Zoom call, she needs to get that frozen Kong out, give it to the dog. There's constantly toys and stuff laying around. They need to keep this dog occupied, because if she just doesn't give it something to stimulate it itself with 24/7 and she's distracted for even a moment, this dog will just absolutely disrupt everything that she's doing in the moment. And I remember she had like a really rough day with the dog one day, and we did our Zoom call and she was like, man, we've been so good. We always have the Kongs ready, but like she didn't have one ready or something. And like the dog just completely disrupted what she was doing. And I was just like, you're looking at this so wrong. I was like, you're adjusting everything to the dog. You know what this dog needs, obviously, in order to not annoy you, and it's constant stimulation, instead of teaching the dog to just learn to do fucking nothing. And we solved it in like 2 days after that, because turns out anytime she's working, the dog just comes over and then she pets it, and then it brings her a toy and she throws the toy for the dog. And then again, if she knows she's going to be distracted, she gives the dog something to occupy itself with. And I was just like, stop doing all of that. Like literally 100% of it. Just don't do any of it anymore, and keep your e-collar remote right here. And if that dog comes over and starts swatting at you when you're in the middle of the Zoom call, just go tap. And she did that literally for 2 days, and she could do her Zoom calls and have the dog out, and life is good and stuff now. But like, we adjust to the dog too much. We make these things so much more complicated on ourselves than they need to be. And so much of it is avoiding I'm going to come back to your fucking quote here. You say your no's so you can find your yeses. People are avoiding saying the no's. And I don't think it's that people are like averse to saying no. I just think people are so programmed to not think like that. They look at like, oh, the dog's hungry, or oh, the dog wants attention. I need to give the dog attention. Obviously, that's what's going to solve the problem, as opposed to understanding how you're creating this like dopamine addict that's going to need more and more and more and more and more in order to solve the problems.